going to be a request for rezone from agricultural to residential multifamily for proposed 50-unit multifamily housing development.
Great. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for coming today. I know it's always fun being here on a Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Appreciate your time braving the weather as well. Zach Dunsky, Consultant Development. With me I have Lacey Wilson, who is working on behalf of the seller. You can introduce yourself.
I'm Lacey Wilson. I'm a realtor for Jeff School.
Thanks for having me up here. Just drove up from Louisville. So I know you all have seen an application similar to this one not too long ago, but a couple months ago. We're planning to apply for funding from the state to build some apartment units on this property. Just to give you a little backstory, you all may remember if you were on the committee here previously. Lacey took this through, about 2 years ago maybe?
But I did PUD and we got it approved, but I didn't have a plan and it just expired in May. So now we have one. We're going to try to do multifamily instead.
Correct. Yeah, so Lacey had gone through the process and did come to this very committee about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, had rezoned to PDNX, I believe is the designation, that's right. And then that designation requires a plan, I think, approved by the city council, I believe, within 2 years. That didn't happen, so we're here now for multifamily zoning. We theoretically could have done multifamily under that, maybe it would have taken a little bit more work, but it wouldn't have been a full rezoning. But we said, to heck with it, let's just go back in front of go through the process and go for multifamily zoning instead. Just cleaner. But in terms of the development, we build high quality housing. We're an Indiana-based company. We're based in Carmel, Indiana, and then personally I actually live in Louisville, so I'm even a little bit closer than that. We've done, we have 2 developments that are under construction right now. We have one that we finished in Winnemac earlier this year, fully occupied. We have one in Indianapolis going on. We have one in Lagodi, Indiana. We've been in this quite a bit. The development itself will have 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units. Still finalizing the exact count of each. Current thought is somewhere between 12 1 bedrooms, 21 2 bedrooms, and 11 3 bedrooms. But that may fluctuate a few units here or there. That's pretty close to the final, or what we think would be final. This site we think is a really good location. It's right across the street from the business park. Lowe's, the metal fabricating facility right across the street as well. The thought is, and we've done this successfully in other developments, to have housing really close to jobs, so folks can get to their job really easily. And I know that's a big request for a lot of employers. We hear that a lot. Is they want to expand or they want to even stay in some cases, but to do that they need housing for their employees. So that is a big part of what we try to do. Trying to think what other questions that may come up. The site's roughly a little bit less than 10 acres. We're mostly going to be, at least currently, planning to develop the southern portion of that. That's close to the road there. What other questions can I answer?
Are you purchasing the whole
Yes.
property? Okay.
Yep. So we're purchasing all 10 acres, or 9.7, I think is what the county says. County GIS says.
Are there future plans to expand more units on the north end of that property, or is it just the 2?
Good question. Currently, no. Currently, we're just focusing on this. Not to say nothing could ever happen, but I will say we uncovered on that north part of the property, there's a little bit of it that's not developable. I don't know if I told you this yet. There's a teeny bit of wetland on the northern part, so that's also part of our focusing on the southern part. But it's not a major part of the property or anything. It's just a small area. But for now, we just this one phase is the plan.
Are there any other drainage issues in the building site location?
Yeah, not that we've identified so far. Obviously, it's still early on, and we make sure to mitigate those if they arise. Civil engineer, someone brings it up, or architect. But we're not anticipating. It's not in the floodplain. What we've seen, and no surprise, we see kind of really a body of water right there. And a little bit of that. Yeah. I'll say we try to build really high quality housing. It's housing out of Walnut. That's our goal, or anyone else. It's just supposed to be new quality housing, which Jennings County I know has had some new housing built in recent years, but not enough. So that's our goal, to help try to fill that gap.
Is it subsidized housing?
It's not subsidized, we use something called the low-income housing tax credit program, which is similar to the group that came in front of y'all a couple months ago. It's basically a tax credit from the state, but that rent is paid by the people renting it, or by the residents of the apartments. It's not, somebody using, Section 8 voucher or something of that sort, if that is the question. It is it's based on a percentage of the median income in the area. So I don't need to bore you all with all the details unless you're really curious, but basically every year the federal government looks up and they say, this is what the average median income is for Jennings County. And then they say, okay, we can assign these tax credits to a developer to build housing, workforce housing, or affordable housing. But those people can only rent, those developers can only rent the housing for someone making between 30 to 80% of the median income in the area. So you'd be surprised, but actually I looked up some open jobs just because I was curious to see like some kind of folks that would, or some kind of jobs that would be eligible. Certainly somebody working at the Lowe's distribution center, depending on the role. I saw there's a good job there. Starts at $15 an hour, but obviously there's more that are higher than that as well. A dental assistant in Columbus, certified nursing assistant in Seymour, a few other ones. I saw a process tech at Decatur Mold. So there's just a few jobs I saw that were open recently. I like to try to say this. I think it helps kind of paint a picture of, potentially sometimes that could live in this housing if it comes to be.
Your access is going to be off that county road instead of the highway.
Yes, yeah, there'll be State Highway 3, but there is a little bit of right-of-way that the state has along the frontage there. So we'd basically be right on that corner, just turn right onto the highway, but yes, right on 300 North, I think it's called.
Has there been any traffic studies there or anything?
Not to my knowledge, certainly that's something, that can come up if needed.
Through $8 or something, is that what you're thinking?
Well, through NDOT or even the county, since you're coming off a county road. And there
I've
are,
only done traffic count.
pardon?
I've only asked about for traffic count on the, I haven't asked for that.
And I will say I think at one point there was conversation, I don't remember who said it exactly, but about this being like a gas station or something, where, we're not planning for that, and that would certainly be way more traffic than what we would be proposing.
Is
That would
That's,
require a visa. though.
Yes. Yeah.
this
I think
is
this is back when it was
this is
PDX.
city, right?
yeah, it's in the city, so that's, what used to be State Road 3 is now city maintained road, so it's not NDOT anymore.
So then that's not a county road anymore either, right? That they're going to be coming off of. It's going to be a city street,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep. Yeah, all that was annexed.
Yeah. Now, is that there the road that, is that dead ended at the other end?
Yep.
It is, isn't it?
Yep.
Over by Country Square?
Yeah, it
Some
dead
people's
ends, and
down
then,
in here.
yep.
So that's gonna be their only access out on the old, I guess we'll just call it Old Indiana 3.
Yeah, correct.
You said you did do a traffic study there?
I did not ask them that.
Oh. Would they do that since it's?
I just had a friend who worked there, so I don't know how accurate that is.
Yeah. If not, you could reach out to the city's engineer, Tim Hunt, so.
So is a turn lane there already? I know there's a turn lane down through there somewhere.
Yeah, there's a turn lane heading south on what
Yeah.
used to be State Road 3 to
Yeah.
turn right onto
Right.
300 North.
But that's right across from that metal fabricating. Used to be old.
Is there any plans for any type of a turn lane off of 300 going directly into the apartment complex, or is it just tie in directly to the?
Yeah, to answer your question, it's still too early to design to know, but that's something our civil engineer would look into. Should we get rezoned and get our financing moving forward? Definitely, that's something we would make sure we're not, causing any issues for neighbors or anything like that.
I'm assuming this will be on city sewer.
Yeah, that's
the
the
city water, right?
It has to be.
Is that gonna have to be across the road, or is that on that side of the road too?
It should be because of
It
the
goes on.
Gilmans and all them.
The what?
Is it Gilmans?
Gilman's?
Gilmans, thank you.
Gilman's.
They, they're on that side of the road.
I don't know where
Right
it
down
is.
the road.
Do you know, Eric?
I don't have a clue on that.
Yeah. We could find that out for the area plan meeting if you want it.
Yeah, I don't know what all the process, well, definitely they're going to contact the city about most of this, because it's all city streets, and even though it's 300 north, still the city's responsibility, I think, now.
My guess is it would be on that side just because of the housing there.
Yeah, but some of it, they didn't take it down that road,
Sure.
you know, because at one time, they just basically took it out there for the fairgrounds.
I'll get with Russell and ask him on
Yeah, see if they needed it, but
And as far as law enforcement, I don't have any concerns, and Chief Cole's not here to address any fire concerns.
has, I mean, I realize all this is going to go to the city, but do you know if that fits in with their 5-year plan now? Because when this was part of the county, the 5-year plan was for all that to be industrial.
I don't know. And the mayor was aware and he didn't have any comment whether it did or didn't, so.
Well, just that it was at least to get it through, I guess, rezoned to BMX, what, about 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just worth mentioning.
With his brother Sean's, which is one of the last, I went in front of, wasn't it?
City council.
Yeah.
Will there be any additional lighting at the entrance exit there
Oh, yeah.
to illuminate that?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we do usually do a lighting plan, and we'll work with the city and police department and so on to make sure that that's all addressed. But also to the point that's not annoying or upsetting any neighbors or anything. If that's a concern. Potentially put those other types of lights.
You might have some of that information at the next meeting, because that is a public hearing, so there's quite a few neighbors across the street or road there, so I haven't heard from any of them, but there may be some questions regarding
Okay, good. Good.
and the traffic as well, so.
Yeah, I think the traffic would be a big, because I don't think that county road's a road. Call it county road, but
Yeah, there's not much there.
it's not a,
Have you had a chance to look at it, Eric, on your end?
Today, I'm looking at it right now. I haven't been out there and looked at it now.
Okay, that might be something.
I mean, because you're gonna, you got a lot of truck traffic going to Lowe's. My concern is they might even have to have a stoplight there eventually.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. There's quite a bit of traffic already
Yeah.
going through there.
Jared, did you have something?
Looking at the overlay of that water system, it looks like it's on the low side, because the hydrants are on that side, all the way up north. So it's close to highway.
We can extend that, with the city's cooperation, and get that taken care of. I'm trying not to disrupt, too much disruption to the road or anything, of course. If needed.
Well, the good thing is, it'll be the city sewer and the city street. Everything you have to do is through basically the city, so.
It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get in contact with Sam Hunt before the area planning meeting, to just go over some of the, that's what these guys are here for, is to just go over.
Prepare, yeah.
And so you might contact him as far as, and then, Eric, have a chance to look at it, see what else is, I don't know, as far as the fire chief, I'm sure there's gonna need some hydrant, I don't know. He may have some recommendations as well.
Hydrant, or maybe I know in the last proposed apartment complex, he requested a second entry point for extra routes
And that's the
for.
fire chief on that one.
Mhm.
I'm just writing notes, I'm not texting.
Yeah.
I'm being there.
Yeah. Mike Cole is,
Michael.
but Tim may be able to address some of those as well.
On that particular development here, the access was a little bit trickier, because I think it was through a neighborhood and that sort of thing. Not that ours is, not that any issue at all, but we're pretty much right off that state, that
Yeah.
North Highway 3, so it's a little bit more direct connection, hopefully.
Is
That's
there,
close to one.
would you be opposed to not having a second entrance?
If we can get one, I would love to do one. I think the challenge is always, where to go. I mean, are you saying both on to the same road? To
No.
300 North?
One off the highway side and
If-
then,
If we can get one, yeah, sure. I think we might probably will need an easement to do that. Because the state, there's a little section of property that the state highway department owns.
Well, it's
that-
not the state anymore,
well, at least the GIS
It's the city.
estimates who owns it.
it's the
And
city now. Tim would be able to
Okay.
help you with the easement part, whether they still, sometimes they
Yeah.
just they don't like deed it back to the city. It's kind of confusing because we're dealing with another project with that, so, I would just check with him on what
Okay.
the options are to get an access off of 3.
Thanks, that's a great suggestion. I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Will your company maintain that north end of the property, keep all that mowed and everything?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we don't want to cause
They
any.
manage it too.
Yeah, or we hire a manager, but
Right.
yeah, we will own it for long term, as well, say. So we have an incentive, we're not gonna build it and then leave 2 years later or something like that, sell it to someone else. We're gonna be around for quite a while. Also, I'm just in the road in Louisville, you guys can get there in an hour, just, give me a hard time if you need to, if the grass has been cut. I'll bring my mower up and do it myself if I have to.
I had to do it,
Yeah.
I dishwashed it 3 times last year.
Sure. That's great.
Now you know who to call.
I know,
I
I
ended up selling it, or Steve sold that tractor, so 9 days are over. Isaac Gasper does it now, so.
He would tell you, he would write stuff and he would take care of it.
And all the lanes.
Not a whole to it.
Any other discussion or concerns?
I'll make a motion to rezone it.
I'll second.
A motion and a second by Jerry. All in favor? All opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you very much, we appreciate all the time and helping me look into these items as always.
And I'll be helping them. Okay.
At least it's gonna keep me honest.
Let me know if you need scan numbers, I can pass it along.
Yep. I actually got it in the notes, so.
August the 3rd,
Okay,
6 o'clock in this room. And that will be the public hearing as well, so.
Okay, so we'll have the lighting and the
Traffic,
traffic.
we're working on that, and also the water. And then
Water
the,
sewer,
water sewer.
usually do that second access.
Second access.
Yeah.
Access. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Well, I appreciate your your time and hopefully get this seat all right. And then if we, if we move forward, I've got my cell phone number, so if the grass gets too long, well, it won't, but if it does, I'll be up here a lot more.
All right, we'll hold you to that.
Thank you all.
Thank you all. You got your own. Go Purdue.
Is,
Yeah. Boil her up.
Thank you all.
The proper response is hammer down.
hammer down.
Better study that for the APC meeting.
He's on there too, like, okay. She's gonna wear a Purdue shirt.
Is there any old business? Any new business? All right, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
We have a motion
Second.
and a second. All in favor? All opposed? Motion carried.